Hi, it's been a while since we've been able to do a video. Been a bit busy. We landed a contract with another engineering company, which gives us a regular income, which is quite handy. It gives us, money to do all the toys and projects, and it means we don't have to take on certain jobs that we don't want to because we had to financially, which is quite nice. But it does reduce the time we get to spend on our toys, and it's show season at the moment as well, so we're busy doing that. But bit of an update. This 6 kVA listed generator is now finished. Made a new control panel for it, and I'll bring you in and you can have a look at that and we'll get it running. The control panel does incorporate a remote start facility, so you can either have a cable up to your property, so you can just click the switch and it starts, or you can rig up one of these cheap radio control A and B start and stop modules on it, so you don't even have to run a cable. You can just do it like locking your car and unlocking your car. The unit on here, though the module has high engine temperature and lower pressure shutdown, these generators were never fitted with that. Though they have pressurized oil lubrication, tapping into it to put an oil pressure switch is not easy on these. The later engine that had the spin-on oil filter has a oil pressure switch port just above where the oil filter fits, so you can. At the end of the day, as long as you check the oil on this before, it's fine. They don't leak out. And generators, you should run them once a month and put them on load and make sure it's working. That way you know that if you need it, the last time you used it was a month ago maximum, and it's not going to let you down. The amount of people that just ignore them and then 6 months later the lights go out and the generator doesn't work. I've been there a few times with customers. I will insert a clip of us starting it on the panel and get it running. We've done extensive testing and it is now ready to go. It comes with the original long run fuel tank and a ridiculously heavy wall mounted silencer to go out through a wall. It is a complete unit. You just need to add a pair of batteries because it's 24 volts and some fuel lines to connect it all up, and that's your lot. She's ready to rock. One or two people not too sure how to connect all this up to your property. Very straightforward. You need to get one of these. I'll bring it in so you can see it. This is the changeover switch. The camera will pick that up. Generator and mains. Basically, this goes after your electric meter. Meter goes into here, comes out, goes to your consumer unit with all your circuit breakers. Your generator has a cable coming out of here and goes off to your generator, or a flying lead if you've got a portable one. And basically, you can have mains and your generator supply live simultaneously, and you can then switch between the two. The idea of this is that the mains and your generator never meet, but you switch the load, i.e. your house or workshop or whatever, between your sources of supply. Very straightforward. I think these are about 100 odd quid, and you need a sparky to put it in. But again, very straightforward. And this is the only way to do it safely. Don't cut corners, you get electrocuted if you're not careful. And this came out of my last house when we moved. We took it all out when we left, and I've not needed to reinstall it anywhere. We have a 3-phase system here in the workshop. And that is about it. This is now available. So I'll really insert a little bit of a clip and a view of the panel so you can see it all running. And we will be back on the RL. We're going to order some paint. If they stop spraying stuff in the skies and get rid of the clouds so the sun comes out, that'll make painting a bit easier. A lot of that's going to happen. But the plan is to get a load of painting done on the generator housing to get that on the RL, and then get the cab off and get the painting done on the cab during June into July. Get the cab back on. You can't move the RL without the forklift when there's no cab on it, because there's no steering, there's nothing. So, and if we can get the RL into that point by the end of July, so we can get all the cab built up over autumn, winter months, excuse me. So we've got a running, driving cab completely finished, ready to take the body for next year. That will do. We've got bike stuff coming up. My trials bike, I want to do a load of work on that, as well as granddaughter's little pop-pop. We've also got the Flying Banana, which we need to get finished, and I want to try and buy another one this winter coming. We haven't even had the summer yet, and we're talking about winter. But just because we've got the extra work now, we need to be a bit more organised. We can't flip between jobs. And we want to try and do some interesting videos of how we're actually doing stuff, which takes a bit more time. So videos are probably going to be 1 a month, maybe 2 a month if we're lucky. It's generally me on my Todd doing everything. So that's where we're at. But if you're in the market for a 6 kilowatt single phase generator, this will be going when I'm dead and pushing up daisies. I guarantee it. This is so robustly built. They all were. We have a customer who bought one off of us because they're original. The commutator, because there was a commutator for the DC side and slip rings for the AC side, the commutator area got so worn the brushes would no longer make contact. It was dished in, and it could have been rectified, but we worked out that we think it had done 30,000 hours running, and it had never been to bits. They just changed the oil regularly and looked after it. 30,000 hours, that's over 1 million miles. So I think every 1,000 hours of engine running is equivalent to 35,000 miles at 30 mile an hour in a vehicle. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure that's the equation. So 30,000 times 35 miles, you know, work it out, it's over 1 million miles. And all I did was do oil and filter change. I know people are going to say to me, oh, they blow up, this, that and the other. Anything can blow up if you don't look after it. But these are so robustly built. Yes, they're noisy because they're air-cooled diesels. All air-cooled diesels are noisy. Park it down the bottom of the garden in a nice building where it's sound deadened, plenty of ventilation because it's all air-cooled, and it will last another 50 years. So there you go, that is now done. We will be back when we're doing some painting on the generator housing we made to go on the RL and get the RL. That'll be our next video, I should think, unless something comes in of interest. The work we've taken on, a little contract, unfortunately we can't talk about it and we can't video it, which is a shame, but there you go. You know, can't have everything in this world. So thanks for watching. I hope that's been of interest for the 2 videos on this one, and we'll see you in a minute. Right. Bring you in, and there you go. You get a box, you've got output socket with the plug to go into it. I'll give this a flick and we'll get it going. Yeah, there's no point running that any longer. It's just a demo that works. We've done extensive testing with it and we're happy that we're where we should be.